Hello, welcome back everybody. This is EonShiKeno bringing you some more esports, StarCraft 2 style. Let me introduce our players. On the right side of the map, we have NS Hoso's Gegg, the red Terran player, former GSL champion. He is on the right side of Antigua Shipyard. His opponent, as you can see in chat, is our blue Protoss player, Liquid's hero. This guy is a Protoss player. He's been at the top of his game, top of pretty much everyone's game in StarCraft 2 since he kind of joined Liquid, and even a little bit before then, of course. So, great player, hero, great Protoss player indeed. So, like I said, we're on Antigua Shipyard, and got a TVP for you guys. So, it's been a while since I've seen Gegg's Terran vs Protoss. More than likely, he'll be going bio play, but we'll see what develops. Here, gonna go for a wall off at the front of his ramp. We'll see when. Okay, never mind. Hero, I thought he was gonna go for a scout after pylon, but no, he's gonna delay just a little bit. Interesting position there for the for that. It's like he knew exactly how many twists that probe had to make before it needed to make that gateway. There's a gateway coming down here for Hero, not being super greedy. Going for a Nexus first, which is essentially unheard of in PvT. Gas going up already for Gegg. So Gegg not going with any relatively quick CC action. Maybe we'll see 2 barracks play out of him. That's a good possibility. More of an older style, more of an older opening, but still does damage. Units still shoot and do damage to other units. And look at this double assimilator popping up here from Hero. I'm curious to see if he's going to go with 2 workers in each gas or full 3. Looks like he's just going to do the 2 in each. Sort of a strategy made popular. Actually, I thought he was going to go with it. Nope, not yet. So the 2 workers in each gas is kind of a strategy made popular by actually foreigners. Sase and Naniwa kind of pioneered that, so to speak. And it's slowly caught on. Both of those Protoss players have exceptional builds down to the wire. Gegg doing a pretty good job of scanning the inside of his base there with that Marine, just checking things out to make sure there's no hidden pylons, something he has to worry about. In a proxy factory over here, interesting location for that factory. He only has 1 refinery, so I'm not anticipating Banshees here. Marauders evidently coming out of this barracks. Might be a Marauder Hellion push. That could be a really strong 1-base play. Stalker's out, Chrono boosting him out. Zealot there on the high ground. Chrono boosting Warp Gate, still has 2 guys on gas. Now, has Hero actually scouted at his opponent? So Hero has not yet found his opponent. He's going to maybe see where this SCV heads to. He's going to be able to see this SCV, and that'll let him know which way his opponent's base is, more than likely. So, yep, he is aware that his opponent's probably up there in the top right side of the map. He's going to hold down to that Zone Lag Tower while he has the chance. SCV going around the top. Interesting location. This probe is just going to go straight up to the top. So, Hero, this is interesting. What is this? A Stalker over here on the right. He just wants to make sure nothing gets by him. And he is heading up here. Kind of sneak around up there. Very, very sneaky action here. Concussive Shell for the Marauders coming out. And, yep, the Hellions pop down here for the factory. So this will be a Hellion Marauder push. Now, will Gegg go with some sort of all-in here, or is he going to follow this up with a command center? Well, speaking of extra expansions, we've got Hero taking out his own expansion down here at the bottom, following it up with a gateway. Going to need a couple gateways. Oh, wow, he gets a force field down there, denies all upcoming vision. He would have seen 2 extra gateways. But seeing this Nexus is more than enough information for Gegg to continue the push here, even dropping this factory to the low ground to get those Hellions just there a little bit quicker. Starport follow up here. Maybe Medivacs, I would guess. Unless he's going to do some type of swap, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be Medivacs. Interesting build here from Gegg. But anyway, here come the Hellions. Here come the Marauders. Here come the Marines. Hero is going to have to deal with this. Is there a SCV in the line? Yep, 2 SCVs coming up here. He's going to try and bunker this expansion. The goal here from Gegg is to stop this expansion from getting down. Pylon on the low ground there from Hero. There's 3 sentries out, 1 Stalker, 2 Stalkers come out, 1 Zealot. Force fields go down. He almost picks off that Marauder. The Marauder slips out of there, and this push is doing pretty decent damage here from Gegg. Gegg really needs to get those bunkers down. The 1 Marauder does go down, 1 Marine does go down. He is not even going to bother throwing down a bunker just yet. He's just going to continue the pressure with the SCVs. The 2 Stalkers die right now, and now Hero's in full defensive mode. Stalkers being warped in. He's really going to need more Stalkers to deal with this. And, more Hellions being brought into the fight. Here comes some probes. Is he going to get us around? No, he's just transferring the probes down here. The force field goes down. He doesn't want to let those Hellions get into the main mineral line there to deal with those probes, but the probes are now retaliating. Another Stalker falls. Another Stalker being warped in here. Marauder's going to try and take down that Marauder as fast as possible. Those Marauders deal so much damage to those Stalkers. He wants to get rid of that. And after he gets rid of that Marauder, he can deal with the Hellions. But Jakshi is dealing a little bit of damage here. Hellions got a surround on the Stalker. Don't see that very often. And Jakshi is following this up with his expansion of his own. He's going to get a couple free probe kills here from Hero. Hero's going to lose a lot more probes. And Jakshi's done a lot of damage here with this pressure. Look at the supply, 49 versus 29. The Hellions do manage to get into the main. 3 Hellions will one-shot a worker, but no, one of them goes down. The Hellions are going to try and get into a position here to get 1 or 2 more kills. And I think they only got 1 more kill there once they got into the main, but they did get a scout off. And that was a really strong push there from Jakshi. I was kind of expecting those SCVs to throw down bunkers, but for one reason or another, Jakshi decided, you know what, let's just try and trap those Stalkers, take them out. And the worker count, look at that, 12 workers killed with that initial push versus 3 from Hero. So not looking too good at the opening here for Hero. Resources lost, huge difference, 2,400 versus 1,375. Got to put Jakshi ahead at this point in the game. He's got his expansion up, no second orbital yet. Setting up his 3rd gas, moving his factory back to the base for its protection. And a medevac full of 4 Marauders is making its way to the top part of the map. He's going to have a drop here in the top. Luckily for Hero, he's got these pylons positioned on the edge of his base. That's going to allow him to see that drop come in just a little bit sooner than a pylon that was maybe further back in his base. Stalkers down here in the low ground, followed by sentries. He doesn't have anything in his main to deal with this, and Stalkers aren't going to be that great to deal with. He's going to need to warp in Zealots to deal with this, and Stalker's going to need to focus down on the medevac, and that Stalker's going to die before it even finishes, and that was a poor warp in there from Hero. Here come the Stalkers. They're going to show up. They're going to try and focus kill that Marauder. The Marauder is not even going to die. Yeah, it finally dies there, but at the cost of 2 Stalkers. Zealot being warped in there, dealing some damage, and I mean, Hero really needs to deal with this. He doesn't have that many warp-ins. The probes are now coming back. And these Marauders in such an amazing position. Look at that. All right, now Jakshi feeling he's got a little bit too much to handle. He's going to fall back there. The Hellion did sneak in there at the natural, I'm pretty sure. Yep, one of those guys is a little bit low. So Jakshi just continuing the pressure here against Hero. And going to go for a wall off at the front of his base here. You know, Hero's just reeling from the amount of damage that Jakshi's done to him so far this game. Marauders dropping out there. 2 kills on that guy, 0 and 3 kills on this guy. Serious damage here from Jakshi. Supply is showing everything. Robotics Bay finished here for Hero. He's going to pop out Immortal. Nice decision there. Immortals are a really good choice to deal with these Marauders. They do bonus damage to those Immortals. But he's going to have a little bit more of an army. Check the army count round. We're at 38 versus 26, so Jakshi has the army lead. And the push is coming. +1 is about halfway done here. 2 more medevacs on the way. A scouting factory is going to be headed out too. Allow him to get some high ground vision. 4th refinery done up there. Combat shields close to actually just now being started. And, I mean, Hero's got a decent force if he lands some nice force fields here with the sentries, and he gets those Zealots up in the front and controls this Immortal pretty well. He needs to use the Immortal, focus only on the Marauders to make sure he's maximizing his damage. Here we go. Jakshi's just going to run straight on here. Force fields do go down, and they're pretty good. They're actually really good, but no, nice control there from Jakshi. Quickly picks up his units. Only lost a couple, but he's going to go drop in for the main. And Hero notices it. He's got a warping up there at the top, and he's going to go for it. Same time, the 3rd, he gets planted for Jakshi. And Hero is going to have some really nice control here, same way as Jakshi. And nope, just going to pick up, get out of there. Jakshi knows whenever he's overstayed his welcome, does a little bit of damage and sneaks out of there. He's got his 3rd up, so Jakshi's got the late game in bind. He's not necessarily forced to force an engagement here. You can kind of, you know, go in, pick and choose his fights, be super cost effective because the late game is favoring him at this point. He's got a worker lead, I'm pretty sure, 48 versus 49. Okay, he just lost it, but he's also got those mules in there. He's got the upgrades going for him as well. Here's the drop at the top, but no, Hero is right on top of it. Then one of the medevacs gets taken out, but there are no units in there, and Jakshi's Doom drop here is dealing a lot of damage. The Immortals results show up. A couple units get picked up there, and once again, Jakshi just doing super cost-effective hits here. And at the natural, we have 3 Marauders coming in with 2 Marines. They might be able to snag this Immortal. That would be huge if they could get this Immortal kill, and they're not going to get it. That was so close there. That would have been a huge victory. Same time, we have a drop here in the main, and oh no. Hero just getting dismantled here by Joxy, and the Immortal is going to fall. And the Zealots do show up in time, but they just pick up there, and the Zealots can't deal with it. He's forced to pull probes. Sentry's now dealing with Immortal Falls, and Joxy is just tearing apart Hero at this point. Back here at the main, just picking up and dropping him as he pleases. Joxy's making him rain Marines and Marauders. Medevac's healing at the exact same time, and this is definitely Joxy's game to lose. Look at the supply now doubling Hero. And Joxy is just trashing. Another Immortal Falls right there. Hero doesn't have much he can do with these. He's losing most of his army. He's down in supply. He's warping in 2 more Zealots. There's the GG from Hero. Joxy takes the win. Joxy's showing extremely great form here this game. He had a really nice early game push, did a lot of damage. And Hero just, never made that comeback. Joxy kept on the pressure, went for a medevac drop. He was super safe with it. He didn't overextend any of his attacks with the medevacs. He was really good about that, and he had nice control with the Marauders. That push up to the front, he picked up those units, got force fielded in. Just a great overall play from Joxy, and unfortunately, Hero's going to go down against Joxy. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Make sure to like and comment. That's it for me, guys. See you later.